Hello viewers, you're welcome to I Teach with Faith. Today I'm going to talk about 6 things you shouldn't do with your child. Now before I continue, please, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, like, and please also share my videos. Thank you. As I said, I want to talk about 6 things you shouldn't do with your child, or you shouldn't say to your child. Now, number 1 thing you should not say or do to your child is threatening your child. Now, most parents do this a lot. Threatening your child, it is not the right way to go about this. It is just a quick fix. It is not a solution to it, because that child, you only threaten the child not to do a certain things, and probably you say, okay, this is what I'll do to you if you do this. At the end of the day, the child might stay away from it, but it is not a real change. That child did not just change. It's not guaranteed that the child have just changed from such habits. So threatening is not a quick fix. Now the next thing I want to talk about is non-stop ordering your child. It is not healthy for kids. It makes them act like a robot. The better way to do it is to convince the child. Find a way to persuade the child to do whatever you want him to do, or to stay away from whatever you want him to stay away from. Better than ordering the child, do this, go this, do this, that one and that one. It makes your child act like a robot. It is not healthy for children. Now the next thing I want to talk about is comparing your child. Parents, this is very, very important, and most parents do this a lot. They love comparing their children to with other kids. This is not a good one. Do not compare your child, because children are different. What this does is, to parents, to siblings, when comparing them, it makes them feel threatening. It creates this jealousy in them and anger, mostly when you're comparing them with their sibling. So parents, be on the defense. So you compare your child or your children with other kids or other children out there, please, it is not good. Now the next thing I want to talk about is cursing. Cursing teach children how to curse. And this will not just happen to just your children in the house. They do this also outside them, because they are going to take it out. It teaches them. That's what you teach them. So they will also take this out, probably to the school, to playground. They will also take it out, and they will also use the same words you use at home with other kids. And another thing is that this same thing will also come back to the house. They will use it with relatives in the house. They will also use it with you, because it is whatever you sow, that's exactly what you will reap. So one day, they are going to use it with you. So cursing is not good. Now, the fifth thing I am going to talk about is screaming, regular screaming and beating a child. Now, screaming, it is worse than beating a child, because screaming leaves a child with a long time mental and emotional scar. So it creates a coward personality, which our child will continue to do bad thing as long as no one is watching. So as long as no one is watching, your child continue to do the same thing, because you only beat and scream at the child. You have not take your time to bring the child to order, to correct the child on where or what the child should know or what he shouldn't do. So you only scream, and after screaming you beat the child. You've not done anything. It means you've not done anything. So whereby the child, you are not there, the child, no one is watching the child. So the child continue to do that which he or she knows how to do best, because you are not there. So the next thing I am going to talk about, that is going to be the last thing for today, is sarcasm. Now, sarcasm, it is making fun of a child. It's making fun of a child. Parents, teachers out there, I know this happens often. You making fun of a child, you are mocking the child, and you mocking a child, it hurts the child, their sense of worth, and it also lower the child's self-esteem. It makes the child feel unacceptable. It makes the child feel, I don't belong here, or I am not welcome here. So when you keep mocking a child or making fun of a child, you make the child's self-esteem to be low. It makes the child, if the child wanted to, like, at least try some things on his or her own, but because of my teacher or my mother or my dad is going to actually make fun of me, so there is no point of coming out to try or to see if I can do this, because I do not want anybody to make fun of me. So please, sarcasm, it is very bad. Take note of that. Parents and teachers out there, do not do this to your children and to your students at home. For the teachers, that is where I would love to stop for today. So please, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, like, and also share these videos. Thank you for watching.